how we speak as individuals influences to a great degree the level of importance with which people will take our words. So to win the attention and the respect of people when we speak and to communicate intelligently, you may want to learn these 5 idioms I have here for you today. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is George. So to begin, what is an idiom? An idiom is an expression whose meaning cannot be arrived at by giving a definition to the individual words that make up the idiom or the expression. To understand the idiom, the words must be learned as a whole unit, not as individual words. Using idioms when we speak, when we write, has a way of adding beauty to our words or to our speeches. So without further ado, allow me to introduce you to these 5 idioms that can change the way you speak today. Number 1, at arm's length. To keep someone at arm's length means to avoid someone. Here's an example. To avoid further arguments with him, I kept him at arm's length. So notice, instead of saying I avoided him, I said I kept him at arm's length. Number 2, at 6 and 7s. To be at 6 and 7s means to be confused. Here's an example to see how it can be used. I was at 6 and 7s when I got to the end of the road. I didn't know whether to turn left or right. Number 3, a square peg in a round hole. This simply means to put a person or thing in a wrong position. I have an example for you. Studying engineering was a bad idea. I felt like a square peg in a round hole. What this simply means was that I felt I was not in the right position, or I wasn't in the right place. Number 4, by a hairbreadth. So when someone says to escape by a hairbreadth, what it simply means is to have escaped narrowly. Here is an example of its usage. Shino escaped kidnap by a hairbreadth. It means Shino escaped narrowly. And lastly, number 5. A finger in every pie. To have a finger in every pie means to have many business interests at the same time. And as usual, I have an example of its usage for you. He didn't do well in his printing business because he had a finger in every pie. What this statement simply means is that he had many passions. He had passions for many other businesses at the same time. So I encourage you to practice using these 5 idioms, and you would notice a considerable change in how you speak and the attention you get from people. I also encourage you to subscribe to this channel and click the notification button to be notified when I drop new content. You could also share this with your friends, and that way the message will keep getting to more persons who truly need to be educated in these matters. Thank you.